Друзья, всем привет, и настало время наших приключений. Вперед! Так, так. Сейчас посмотрим, куда нам надо. Фу. Угу. Хорошо, вернемся, сдадим квест, и нас ждет Византия.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Отлично, погнали.
Check someone to watch it.
Да,
Your back, please.
двигаем. Да, на станции каких-то перемен нету. Все уныло. По стойке смирно уже стоят. Дрессированная. Давай,
Finally,
жги.
a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain. I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station? I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the
Нихуя не
business.
догадался
We
вообще.
might have figured that out already.
Ну конечно, сука, проницательности у меня хуй хватает.
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection, and more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big, something none of us were meant to know. Maybe the worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters. Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for
Шары?
me, Captain?
Что, блять?
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084.
Что, блять?
And who knows what else. We have to put a stop to
Какие,
it.
блять, инопланетяне? Ничего не мерят, нахуй.
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the
Ёбаный в
colony,
рот.
and I can't do it alone.
Она прям сумела меня
Well,
заинтересовать.
at least she doesn't expect us to believe it. This doesn't feel at all right, Captain. The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have
Да,
questions?
сука, у меня миллиард вопросов.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside. conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch. No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep. Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know. Tobias, get my knife. The big one. That was a joke. Ha ha. We each get one. Now, back to business. If you don't believe me, go pay a visit to the puppet master who's working against her own kind. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. Now I need you to put a bullet through her skull. She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team. It's cute that you think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage. Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab. We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep. This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Фу. Мне бы проницательность прокачать. Я уже прям за ней соскучился. Сука, где эта проницательность, блядь? Странно. Ладно, вскрытие замков. Добавим. Выше 100. В чем прикол? Ладно. Пока пусть будет так. способности. Способности. Качнем это. Ну все, Византия нас ждет. Блин, может к местным забежать, что-то подкинуть, какую-то работенку новую.
Speak your mind. Honestly, I could use the distraction.
Бы умылась. Короче, ни хера нового. Роста никакого, движения никакого. Печально. Мир очень статичен в этой игре. Это, конечно же, разочаровывает.
Per report, Yoka is drunk. Surprise.
Так, Терра. Ну, погнали, Византия. Встречай безнадежного
We are
первопроходца.
now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Да, с орбиты хрен что увидишь. Так, думаю, возьмем самых культурных людей. И что это за расцветочка вообще? Что это за ебаная палитра? Пиздец, как странно тут все выглядит. Пиздец, какой-то все, блядь, с каким-то, не знаю, каким оттенком, сиреневым, ближе к сиреневому. Блядь, вроде одна и та же планета, Терра 2, и это какой-то пиздец просто. Блядь, это не ебало знакомое.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Oh, you mean I'm supposed to be meeting you? Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in this estate, which is heavily guarded. I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators. Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you? And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course. Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Блять, это какой-то чёс просто.
I don't know how else people are supposed to complain about things they can't change, but that's not the point. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Мотивация 100 баллов.
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's house of inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking. Whatever. I'm better with bird terms. Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Фу, да, бесполезная баба. Так, меня интересует карта. Ага. Это чисто город. Это чисто город. Без каких-либо внешних территорий.
Clever.
Все, типа уже ночь. Стемнело, пора домой. Так. Это выход или нет? О, сука. Здесь меня никто не увидел. Это типа другая посадочная площадка. Типа разделены на секции, как я понимаю. Какой, блядь, корпорация, интересно. Интересно, он видит или нет? Мне нравятся их ответы. Вообще огонь просто.
How'd you do that so fast?
Напиздил все, что мог. Че, ладно, двигаемся дальше. О, а тут запечатано на 100%. Вообще не активно. Окей. Стрит Ассес. Ебаная разруха. Лифт. Ведет куда вообще? Хуй его знает. Пенсионер. Что это за сборище, блядь, пенсионеров?
All my hard work.
Can you believe I'm retiring? Lucky me.
Блядь, их куда-то вывозят 100%.
It feels like I've been waiting in line forever.
Feels like I've been waiting in line forever.
Блядь, их куда-то вывозят, сука.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
I wonder if I'll get to meet Chairman Rockwell.
All my hard
Или
work
нет?
finally. Once I'm retired, I'm gonna drink all the 0G I can have.
The law's really looking out for me.
The law is really looking out for me. I wonder if I'll get to meet Chairman Rockwell.
I wonder if I'll get to meet Chairman.
All my hard work's finally paid off.
Сука, куда вы все это собрались?
A UDL security attendant is always. What do you think you're doing?
Черт.
Don't test me, Rosie.
Все, отвернись, отвернись, пизду уже куда-то. Я все равно хочу обчистить этот ящик. Отлично.
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it.
Кодек терминала стыковочного отсека.
Move along.
А, блядь, требуется, чтобы открыть, сука, хорошо. Хорошо, хорошо. Это любопытно, что за херня происходит. Византийский торговый порт. Красиво звучит. Да, прикольно. Город стоит типа наверху. Или это посадочные площадки внизу? Хороший вопрос.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for
Очень
once?
хороший.
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows Marauder.
Любопытно, тут стена разъебанная, а он, блядь, щеткой для пыли ее хуярит. Ну это гениально.
Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
But what would they be doing here? And how did they ever get permission to land?
Perhaps we'll finally get some excitement after all. If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down there? Trouble.
Want to be famous?
Конечно, блядь.
Anti-Creon energizing ointment. Enjoy 6 cups worth of concentrated caffeine.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean? Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
Что какой-то сетевой агент, блядь. Что птюхать не хочет.
A mad scientist? Guy sounds like he's moonlighting. Here's some free advice. If you want to make it in this business, you gotta work with professionals. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Это ебаное разводила, блядь.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Конечно нет.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Так, я надеюсь, он этот люк провалится. Так. А я нихуя не могу выйти сюда. Заебись. Это, блядь, сильно было. Это что за хрень, блядь? Плаза это ебаная.
Nothing exciting ever happens around.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here. What do you think you're doing? Just don't make more paperwork.
Как их легко наебывать? Это просто одно удовольствие.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper.
Think
Смешно.
I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the games?
Nah, probably just shot.
Прикольные деревья.
The dissidents actually took over the refinery. I can't believe it.
And then the chairman shot their space shuttle down with a Hammersmith grenade launcher. Incredible.
Are you two talking about the new Dissident Hunter adaptation? Don't spoil it. I'm behind.
You need to watch more Aetherway. You never know what's going on.
Кафешечка.
That episode from a few weeks ago was supposedly based on a real incident.
You mean the one where the dissidents blew up an orphanage? That's awful.
Thank the law we live in Byzantium, right?
Нихуя себе. Пушки продают. Вау, вау, вау. Я себе какой у тебя броник красивый.
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
Изи, изи. Охуеть. Как все по-богатому. Вот это магазин, блядь, я понимаю. Гранатомет, сука. Блять, а ну отвернись. Бля, я что могу его спиздить, нехуй делать?
What do you think you're doing?
А тебе ли не похуй?
I don't
Все,
want any trouble
отлично.
out.
Отлично. И он сразу отсюда потерялся. Ну правильно, не хочешь уже охранять. Да, блять, прям шикарно.
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else. Why? To defend their property, of course.
50-bit says he's got a hard on right now.
Byzantium is the best of what Halcyon has to offer. It's up to us to protect it. Marauders, dissidents, especially large sprats. One never knows what threat might arise. Only because we make it so. It is only the fear of the well-armed Byzantine that keeps the rabble at bay. And you're here to buy a weapon, are you not?
О, блять. Ну, это все, конечно, я тут реально что-то новое найду. В принципе, я все это уже видел. Ух ты, истребитель. Увольнятор, нихуя себе. 700, сука, дорого, блядь. Так, урон 400, ну мне больше, 473. Охуеть. Это с учетом, что я, сука, я прокачивал. Хера себе. Бля, надо купить снайпу, нахуй. Надо купить, блять. Да не пизди. Не пизди, продавай товар. Так, вот эта красотка. Чё, блять? Ну, конечно, сука, 6, почти 7 косарей. Думаю, оно того стоит. Так. Чё, круто. Прицел, конечно, говняный. Ладно, в бою посмотрим.
I only wish they weren't showing so many Spacer's Choice ads in the commercial breaks. Who do they think their audience is?
Can't blame them for wanting to appeal to the masses, I suppose.
Today's trends are tomorrow's trash.
Хуя себе коса, бля, что они газон косят? Сука, юмористы, блядь. Отлично. Так. Чё-то броник. Говно все. Чё интересного? Блять, розовая броня, нахуй мне она надо. Короче, буду как бомж по мусорникам шкериться. Кстати, в углах, сука, нихуя не заметают, срач. Непорядок. Чё это, блядь, горы мусора? Тоже мне, блядь, Византия. Позорняк какой-то. Срач вокруг. Так, на улице один магазин всего лишь. Сука, откуда я пришел вообще? По-моему, оттуда. Да, оттуда. Сюда. Блять, текстуры сквозь текстуры проходят. Непорядок.
Spacer's Choice Dehydrated Water Tablet.
Ебать, что река тут даже есть. Серьезно. Автомат не рабочий. Да, красиво, конечно, но упадок заметен.
Those wastrels in Emerald Vale have all abandoned it.
Is Lightfield still drinking?
Idiot's probably face down in the bar by now.
Take it easy. Not like you can get into any trouble past that. What do you think you're doing?
Сука, не успел.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Today's trends are tomorrow's trash.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever.
Ебать тут утопия.
In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store. For now, my friends, keep up the hard work.
Those wastrels in Emerald Vale all finding me. But you know, I was typical.
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore? I don't have time for this.
Ебать от этих торговых автоматов. Просто немерено. Ну, нихуя себе, 84. 84. Так, сколько у меня? Сорок шесть, 58. Стоп. Это вообще говно, блядь. Так, стоп. 46 шлем, 58 бронь. Да, тут такой шлем хороший. Остальная хуйня. Ну, отлично, я просто красавчик. Это херь. Тоже сплошная херь.
Alrighty, how does this sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into you like that. Oh my goodness! Ruth Bellamy? I simply adore your work.
We've been over this already. You can't rehearse running into Ruth Bellamy. It's not going to work.
Fine, fine. What about this? Oh my stars! It's Halcyon Helen? May I have your autograph?
Now you just sound like a crazed fan, which I suppose is not far from the truth. So, how many times have you seen Terror on Monarch?
Я пока сюда не пойду.
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch the whole time? I could do it. What do you think you're doing? Just don't make more paperwork. Alright?
Это что за херня, блядь? А, слушай, блин, ссылок.
You have a rather exotic presence. A new Auntie Cleo's facial mask, perhaps? Or experimental
Нет, это,
pheromones?
блядь, жизнь за пределами вашего ебучего города. Классно выглядит шлем, но, сука, хуйня по параметрам. Сколько бронь? 54. Я, по-моему, больше, да, 58.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
Don't I ever,
Inspector
my dear
Wacko,
fellow?
after
Why,
they
I spent 3 hours filing a discussion authorization just to commence our little tete-a-tete.
How we suffer in the name of commerce.
Да, ужас просто. Так, это что за херня? Explorations. Бюро исследований.
Hold it right there. What do you think you're doing? I don't want any trouble out of you.
Ладно, в следующий раз.
I'll tell you what. We'll change the font in our contracts as per your request. If you'll replace the landscaping around your offices as per ours.
Throw in a clause about hosting our weekly bridge tournaments, and you've got yourself a deal.
You drive a hard bargain, my good man.
They've got to pay me for something, my dear fellow.
А, сука, сливки общества-то собрались, я так понимаю.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Жиль малина? Что это за пост вообще? Сука, какое странное место. Это, блядь, подворотня.
Oh, what are you doing here? Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I? I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then. They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals. Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course. Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here.
Акрополь, нихуя себе. Еще какой-то, блядь, город-работяг.
Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets. Why they do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors. Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals. Monsters hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever. Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course. To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance. Therefore, my, research. Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes. Positively marvelous. Those early years truly were the golden age of Halcyon. Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back. Not just names, they all have backstories too. There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn
Блять,
Ensley
я сейчас
Cordia.
усну. Ой, блять, это жесть.
Ah, she's the chief executive of Farnsworth Incorporated, and a fearless captain of industry. He's a mercurial shareholder. They're in a rather tumultuous marriage contract. She's an ambitious shareholder in Farnsworth Incorporated who wants more than stock. Or does she? It's difficult to tell what exactly she's after, but she is trying to seduce both Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa. So is everyone. Haroon is a mysterious young man with amnesia. His backstory's still a work in progress. Iskander is Lady Philippa's trusty assistant. He's trying to seduce Vonda. She's a member of Farnsworth Incorporated's regulatory board. A wise woman with a sharp tongue and a heart of gold. Something else? I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
Че, пойдем в канализацию? Хули делать? Так. Хоть постреляем. Ну, пока вроде врагов нету. Чё, труп? А, она, сука, спит, блядь. Она, сучка, спит. Чё ты шикаешь, блин? Шикает она мне тут. Чё, ну тут не так страшно, как я мог подумать изначально. Приличные себе туннели. Очень даже чисто. Там не канализация какая-то, блядь, парашная. Я думал, сука, вообще мрак адский будет. Чё, нормально, водичка очищается. Он. Куда ты, сука, бежишь? Подобрал? Или нет? Что-то вообще непонятно. Ну, хорошо, вроде подобрал.
Processing. Sanitation and cleanup require reminder. Please take your...
Интересно, по мне будет стрелять или нет? Так, это какая-то хрень.
Security.
Ой-ой-ой. Твою мать. Ё-моё. Сука. Ёбаные автоматоны. Ничего, сейчас я им отомщу. Поймал? Поймал.
Oh, here we go. Resetting red level.
Here we go.
Ну, уйди, блин.
Pull it together, everybody. That's just pushing them off.
Отлично. Я себе даже раздевалка.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Душевые. Круто. Ладно, пусть удирает. Это крысы ебучие.
Nice one!
System processing. Beginning unauthorized person.
Our body?
Destroyed.
Сука, 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 сука.
We're doing this. They won't try that again.
О, тут даже людей убивают. Ага, сервис какой-то. Посмотрим, посмотрим, что тут у нас имеется и что это за труп. Работник СДПА. Что за СДПА, блядь? Господи, что это за херня? Весы? Ебать. Чё это? Наркота или посылки? Походу это почта, почта. Это почта. Только, сука, чё, он мертв? Кто его убил? Типа посылки сюда подаются через трубы на конвейер, сортировка, взвешивание. Ну окей, на засове так на засове. Тут кто роботов переебашил всех, непонятно. Нихуя себе крыса. Ёбаный мутант. Понятно, кто заебашил роботов. Не смогли справиться с этим ёбаным мутантом. Винтовочка. Да, роботы не зря ели свой хлеб, но у них тоже оказался свой предел огневой мощи. Так, и что это у нас тут? Ага, это я понял. Возвращение обратно. Но не сюдой. Так, надо понять, везде ли я был, все ли я видел, или я что-то пропустил. Только непонятно, что это такое и где оно, как туда попасть. Так, вот это. Так. А тут что, сюда получается вообще никак. Доступ с какой-то другой, видимо, части. Ладно. Вот треспайси. Что за херня? Мой английский в ахуе этих слов. Порадуем этого ученого.
Any luck finding my sprats? Truly? Why, this is marvelous! And all safe and sound. Oh, Reginald, Philippa, Vonda, Haroon, Iskander, Evelyn, I'm never letting you out of my sight again. Please, take this. It's not much, but it's the best I can offer for the safe return of my darlings. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Давай пизду, пиздуй. Так, что я поднял? Какую-то хуйню. Хз, где оно? А, вот эта футбольная карточка. Короче, хлам ебаный. На продажу. Так. Стоп, стоп, стоп. Ага. И там есть служебные тоннели. Интересно, эти районы, наверное, ну вот это оно все есть. Вся карта. Так. Давайте пойдем на пробы. Хочу быть звездой. Ух ты. Это проебал эти двери. Местный бар.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter. Request confirmed. Banter protocol activated. Welcome, attractive patron, to Billingsley's House of Inebriation. Did you know that I am a priceless heirloom, custom built for the Billingsley family? Please remember to thank Mr. Billingsley for allowing you to bask in my presence.
Терраса.
Today's trends are
UDL security attendant.
Охрана, все дела. Круто, чё?
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an art, of course, and you say that every time.
It's strange, though. I thought Byzantium was the center of Halcyon.
That's a figure of speech.
I know that. Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary. Oh, by all means, ask away. I don't believe in work. Work is for auto mechanicals and lower classes. By auto mechanicals, of course. Byzantium's fleet of mechanical servitors are programmed to simulate a labor force, but without all the unsightly workers milling about. We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment. Maverick Johnston's about to release his new picture. From what I hear, they've already started shooting.
Скучно. Это можно списать? Ну, увидеть.
Today's trends are tomorrow's trash.
Ебать, сеточки на ебальнике. Охуеть.
Hey! Stand back, you.
I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back. Yep, you're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal EDL issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level. Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started. That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal? Cheers to me. Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that? We're just friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I'd probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another? It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like
Фу.
crunch? Or am I
Сука.
I don't
Гадость.
feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Так, там мы тебя, блядь, и накроем, короче, в параше, я понял. Давай, дружок, присядь. Ох, ебать, он что, сдох? Он, сука, сдох, блядь. Ебать копать. Охуеть, охуеть, блядь, игра огонь, конечно. Сука, чувак просто лег и сдох. Я его напоил до смерти. И, блядь, где это видно вообще? Что за бред? Что происходит? О боже, о боже.
Those wastrels in Epic Vale have all offended. How
Так, мне пора на телевидение.
can handle a run-in with Mr. Woolrich. I just stand there, gawking, starstruck.
You would, wouldn't you? And then I'd be embarrassed by association with you. Maybe we should just stay outside.
Стойте, дамочки, стойте. Вау, какие, сука, продвинутые технологии, обалдеть. Хер, все тупо херь. Лучше с этим роботом поговорю, с секретарем. А, понятно, особо с ним не попиздишь. Ну все, окей. На лифт так на лифт.
My cousin's in pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
If you could just leave me back at the ship, I'm sure there's something ought to be fixing now.
Что такое, не любишь кино? Так, тут выбор не особо большой.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural. No, don't question yourself. Just feel the scene and go with it. I got a feeling
Чувствуешь, у меня тут пизда будет.
we gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic.
Охуеть.
Is paying to see their logo on the big screen. See, I knew you'd
Ох,
get it.
ебать.
Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Охуенные пробы сейчас будут.
Well, here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable. They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Can I shoot someone? Wait, are we the good guys or the bad guys? Doesn't matter. I want to shoot someone.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us. Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come. Yes, even you are powerless this time, Steel. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it. Can you?
Quiet, you're supposed to be an extra. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you. Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut!
Декорация, огонь, сука.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me.
Да, чувствую себя уже звездой. Смотрите, какой объем. Какая натуральность. Вау. Пушка. Отлично.
Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage.
Короче, я
before we make a
поработал
final
бесплатно,
decision.
я понял.
Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know? Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Блять, может я пробы завалил? Сейчас второй дубль, пацаны.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, captains. All of this with their... They are... What it... Do you remember the last... Hey, I didn't... I... Yes. I have this whole port wired with...
Plasma's already at...
Well, I hope... You're not even taking this seriously. I refuse to work like this. I've done Aetherwave spots for Wentworth, I'll have you know. To the break room, everyone.
Да, это провал. Хорошо, давайте ему подыграем.
Well, well. Here, all of... With... Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele. You're two... Oh, sorry. I already said that.
Can I shoot someone? Wait, are we the good guys or the bad? Doesn't matter.
Do you remember the... I see you haven't changed a bit, Steele. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame. I've been away... Yes, it is. I have this whole... Once we're... Oh, but there's nothing. I hope you paid your burial fees and... Line to the break room, everyone.
Cut. That was interesting, kid. Real novel take.
Давайте еще разок.
Well, well. All of... With their... Here to stop... Do you remember the last... What indeed? I had you surrounded. I've been waiting... Yes. I have... Once... Oh, I hope you paid your...
Stop! It's make-believe!
He's really shooting! Safety's off!
А, похуй. Паскуда. О, другой базар. Ух ты, бухло. Ха-ха, прикольно. Ничку нашел. Окей, я могу это переиграть еще красивее. Сейчас мы это сделаем. И опыта заработаем. И все будет круто.
Whoa, whoa! All of this with
Да.
they. Oh, do you rem? Hey, I. We screen tested that. I have this whole port. Once.
Last.
Well, I hope.
I thought this scene needed more action.
He's really shooting. Safety's off.
Very good.
Someone calling the janitor automech. And you, Captain Navy, you were great. Let's take 5.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me.
Че, круто, другой разговор. Правильно, зачем оставлять работу каскадерам, если можно сделать самому? Причем на высшем уровне. Неудачники.
I knew you had chops, but that was something else. You found the energy in the scene and ran with it. That was visceral. Liked it. I fucking loved it. The lawyers are another story. But you let me worry about them. You just hang on to that energy. It'll take a few months to get your contract set up, but it'll be worth it. Here's your fee for today, but there's more to come.
Че, все? Эх, жаль. Думал, снимусь полноценным кино.
I'm thinking you can get at least 10, now 12 secret.
Немножко разочарован. Ну да ладно. С другой стороны, получается, вышло любопытно.
By consenting to an audition, you have granted Odeon Pictures all rights to use your likeness, voice, distinctive habits, and manner of dress in perpetuity. Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Так, что у нас там еще по квестам? Ну, посмотрим. Вольнем эту бабу еще. У меня уже рука набита на актеришках. Ух ты.
Sure, it looks fancy, but inside it's just marble and existential emptiness.
Яся поливает. врагов вроде нет. Ага. Пианино самоиграющее. Че, круто. Ща я тут на бухло разведем. Спиздим все. Так. Красиво, богато. Ну, что-то пустовато. Какой-то, блядь, зал ожидания, не знаю, что-то вообще, блядь, какой-то вокзал по-богатому. Сейчас мы тут на нее все разнюхаем. Всю инфу раскопаем. И потом решим, коцать ее или нет. Отличный план. Так, личный терминал доктора Евы Чартренд. Да, сука, уебала со станции. Коллеги остались в баках. Это вообще свинство ебаное. Так, записи. Каскадия в опасности? Мне сообщили, что мои файлы на терминале в Каскаде просматривал посторонний пользователь. Может, просто какой-нибудь безмозглый мародер, а может и нет. Надеюсь, тот, кто это был, понимает, что жертвы, перенесенные на монархии на станции 1084, послужили высокой цели. Возможно, однажды, когда все мы перейдем на иной уровень бытия, человечество простит мне мои грехи. Охуеть. Уровень бытия, ебануться. Так, станция 1084. Так, а это что? Может, станция 1084 уже тоже захвачена? Если проект под ударом, то защитить его придется мне. Слишком мало нас осталось. Так, подтверждается худшие опасения. Станция 1084 захвачена. Кто знает, что стало с тем костями с моей командой? Как обычно, связи в коллегии не помогают. Если я не могу выдавать результат, который можно поставить на конвейер, красиво упаковать и продавать населению, то мне велят молчать и слушаться. Не сомневаюсь, что это связано с хулиганами, которые добрались до моих заметок о монархии. Ценность проекта такова, что я буду защищать материал даже в своей жизни, пришло время доказать это. Так, очередной переезд. Условия в основной и дополнительной лабораториях не оптимальны. Политическая нестабильность отняла у меня Каскадию, а сочетание раздражительности и паранойи сгубило станцию 1084. Быть может, дом Византии станет для меня надежным укрытием. Я буду тосковать по работе с коллегами, но мне ясно, что таких товарищей я не заслуживал. Тех, что со мной больше нет. Работа продолжается в изоляции и одиночестве. Быть может, так лучше. Первые инопланетяне. Вау! С того момента, как наши предки себя осознали, мы называем свою власть всему, что коснемся. Колониализм работал какое-то время. Но в Алкионе этот старый трюк уже не годится. Теперь нам придется склониться перед силой, которая превосходит нашу. Это нам придется приспосабливаться. Добавление. Вино провоцирует самокопание. Быть может, я смогу уравновесить это водкой. Значит, иностранную дичь какую-то пишет. Доступ к лаборатории. Заблокирован. Разблокирован вход. Как все, сука, просто, блять, в этой жизни. Че, погнали изучать? Где-то, сука, скрытная, блять, лаборатория. Наверное, вот это центральный вход. Это не активно. Отсюда я пришел. Пиздуем в лабораторию. Вау, секретный лифт. Покатаемся.
Basement. If someone back home wanted to make a secret lab, they'd have to put it in a closet.
Ебать, охрана, роботы. Сейчас посмотрим, удастся ли мирно побеседовать с ней.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Сучка инопланетная, блядь. Ну, я шучу, конечно, хуй знает, инопланетянин она или нет. Ха-ха, сука!
My what? Let's talk about this. Please. I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding. If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
Нихуя себе,
You can write it in
УДЛ.
your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving. A recent development, Captain. Apparently someone's broken into the laboratories where I used to work. The board wanted me protected. Our produce might get us through the day, but we're getting weaker as a species, and sicker.
Is that why everyone in Edgewater was so sick? Not a plague, but vegetables?
The lack of usable nutrients is compromising our immune systems. Under these conditions, even the common cold could seem like a plague. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believe that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have. Look around. We're the only intelligent aliens in Halcyon. I know. I was there. Thomas was the first to take the gas. A simple test, he said. I told him not to, but he insisted. We learned a lot from his autopsy. Enough that we could try it on each other and know when to stop. No one else died. I must find a cure so his sacrifice isn't in vain. I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace. Exactly. If colonists know we can't feed them or protect them, they'll begin to wonder why they need us at all. Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleum. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
You really think the board got our best interests at heart? I mean, they say, but I'm just not sure.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying. You could always shoot me. I assume that's why you're here. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
I try not to, at least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
It seems like she's trying to help, Captain. Honest help. Ain't many in the colony doing that. We should let her try.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
Ладно, убедила, сучка.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander? For the last time, no. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond
Ну
mine.
так застрелись.
Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Потому что ты уйдешь с ней. Сука. Блять, убеждение, сука. Или подкупить.
Wrong answer.
Сука, лучше бы я заплатил.
Here they come!
Ну ладно, начнем сначала. Сука, как бы убеждение поднять свое до соточки. Восемьдесят пять. Так. Набор дипломата. Провати 16 дает. Хорошо. Посмотрим, что тут по шмоткам. Общение. Сука, еще бы какой-то на голову, блять. О! А если вот так? Охуенно! А как я выгляжу? Ну, как долбоёб. Блять, я уже забыл, как ебало выглядит моего персонажа. Ладно, погнали. Сейчас все порешаем.
That's top of the line. That's far enough. Let's talk. If you can't, you could write. I'm. I. Look up. I'm. If Matt, how'd you? The board. Exact.
Knowing.
We haven't made enough strides.
Называется быстрая перемоточка.
If I die, seems like. I hope you know it.
I try not to, at least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up.
Everything I did was for the good of the one on the wanted posters.
Doctor!
What choice do I have? For the last time, I need to get out of here. For now, I'd.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine.
Сука, мне броню
Give
такую бы
me one
красивую.
reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Ха-ха-ха. Вот так вот сейчас всех порешаю.
You sure have an inflated sense of self-importance, but that doesn't make you wrong.
Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
Супер. Супер. Так, чем бы тут спиздить? Ой, да ну ладно, что в самом деле, пацаны. Так, людей больше нет в пробирках. Нихуя себе. 16. Смешно просто. Просто смешно.
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
К сожалению, нихуя нету. Ну, 2 ученых это лучше, чем 1. Так. Надо вернуть себе боевую форму. 58. Где мой супер пупер шлем? Вот он. Красавчик. Так, еще бы отремонтироваться. Отлично. Просто заебись. Так, что у нас тут? Угу. К родителям. Министр. Ну, это мы это уже продолжим в следующий раз. Думаю, на сегодня хватит приключений. Поэтому всем спасибо и спасибо за просмотр. До новых встреч.